Hey guys, D-Sol back here in the Nerd Cave with another Blu-ray pickup and unboxing video for you today. At least it was an unboxing video when I did it the first time. Have to reshoot this for a couple different reasons. One, because I am crazy. I kept referencing the wrong sale when I was talking about this in my first video. I don't really edit these at all. Just mostly out of laziness. I guess I can figure it out, get a better camera. I just shoot these on my phone, do a picture, load it, and put it out there on the YouTube. So, that's what I do. So when I mess up and I don't like it, I really should invest my time in figuring out how to edit stuff. I did say I wanted to do that this year, but I lied. I don't know if I'm going to do it. Anyway, so I am falling down a rabbit hole. Where am I at? Okay. I picked up movies. Movies. Arrow recently had their what was it called? See, that's why I forgot. Yes, they had their Easter Carnage sale, picked up 8 titles, got these all directly from Arrow. So these are all either region B or multi-region. Guys, pick up a multi-region player if you can. You'd be able to take advantage of these kind of sales. These were all maybe like £7 or £8 each. With the exchange rate, you're talking about maybe, I don't know, $9-10 a movie. Even with the shipping, I was saving a couple bucks on these, compared to getting these from Grindhouse, who were also involved in the sale as well. So anyway, okay, so let's go through these. Like I said, I got 8 titles. First one up, and this is going to be a doozy because I went into a nerd rant about this movie in my last video, and I'm going to do it again. And it's something that I wanted to pick up a long time ago that I missed out on. It was when I was a rookie, when I didn't understand when things went out of print, and it was sitting in my cart in Amazon for probably months, and then I randomly went on there, and it was like $40-50, and I said, what is going on here? I don't understand this. It's because it went out of print, and it was Scream Factory. So they still have the license over in the UK, I guess, for Arrow, and I'm done talking. Let's go into it, and it's the Howling 2. Howling 2. Let me tell you the good things about the movie. Okay, no, seriously. Sybil Danning and Christopher Lee giving an over-the-top performance as usual. And other than that, yeah, it's a sequel, I guess. I'd say in name only, but there are some loose connections to the original being a classic 1981 film, came out the same year as American Werewolf, so there's always an argument as to which werewolf movie is better. I'm back and forth on it. I think as a horror movie, The Howling is the better of the two if you want to talk just straight horror. Transformation scene, you got to give it to American Werewolf. As just a movie as a whole, I think you give it to American Werewolf, but as a straight up horror, Joe Dante classic, 1981's Howling is probably the best horror movie. Let me take that back. Best werewolf movie next to Teen Wolf 2, of course. Anyway, so Howling 2 kind of goes off the rails a little bit. It's one of the more fun sequels of the series. This series just went off the rails big time. So 2 is just totally bonkers compared to the first one. Then you go into 3. Here, you guys can read this while I'm ranting. Here's a little bit about the movie and special edition contents. Anyway, part 3 goes into their Australia, their marsupials, which is kind of weird. Then part 4, I think it's called The Original Nightmare, I think, maybe. And I think they go back to the colony, I think. That's the problem. I haven't seen a lot of these in many years. And then you have part 5, which I used to love part 5. In fact, I still love part 5. Part 5 is the one when they're in the castle, and it's kind of like a mystery, like who's the werewolf, who's the one killing everybody. It doesn't really hold up as much. The werewolf is kind of cool, but you can tell that they had a low budget because you can't see it very well. Something that I didn't really realize when I was a kid watching these. And let's see if I can talk and do this at the same time. But it's still kind of cool, and the movie still does kind of freak me out, and especially the music. Then you have part 6. Check out the disc art, and yeah, this is like the coolest cover. I'm definitely gonna flip that. Anyway, then you have part 6, which is the Freaks, where you have Vampire vs. Werewolf, which is kind of cool. Then you have the god-awful Howling, I think Reborn, is that the name of it? Terrible, the worst transformation scene of any werewolf movie, hands down, even worse than Bad Moon. The difference with Bad Moon is Bad Moon's actually a good movie. So that's my Howling rant. Listen, if Scream Factory wants to come out and do a whole set, I'm going to be the first one to buy it. I will double, triple dip if I have to. That's fine. That's what I will do. I'm stuck in this hobby. This is what I'm addicted to. But yeah, I mean, guys, you could have done better than that. Howling 2, Sybil Danning. Yep, that's my first one. Second one, a couple of these, like I said, these are ones that I've been wanting to pick up for a long time. Ones that have been on my cart forever. I don't want to pay full price on. That I'm using this opportunity to kind of pick these up for a low price. Couldn't get everything I wanted. Microwave Massacre, I will get you next time, I promise. Next time. Anyway, first one up in that category of movies that look terrible but I want to own but for cheap is Doom Asylum. I've heard some good things and some bad things, mostly bad about this, but it looks pretty cool. So I wanted to pick it up. Here's a little bit about the movie, special features. It does have a young Kristen Davis from Sex and the City, and when you actually read the summary here, it's pretty funny. If you thought that Sex and the City 2 was a stomach churner, and guys, it was. I saw it in the theater. It was terrible. Anyway, you ain't seen nothing yet. Long before playing one of Carrie Bradshaw's best gal pals, actress Kristen Davis found herself up against another altogether, well, I can't even read, guys, I'm making up words, against an altogether different kind of horror, 1987's Doom Asylum, a righteous mix of gore, gags, and goth girl groups galore. Okay, I won't read anymore, don't worry. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Here's the disc, the alternate artwork, which is pretty cool. I'm going to switch that over. There's Kristen Davis screaming. I believe that's supposed to be her as well. Probably dies, I would assume. I remember Kristen Davis. I think the first time I saw Kristen Davis was, I'm going to be dating myself, Melrose Place. I think she was on that for a little while as some psycho girlfriend. Anyway, next one up is another one that you could probably just interchange this with Doom Asylum. I mean, it looks like it could be from the same movie. Trapped Alive. Don't know anything about this. Most of these are blind buys. But there's an Evil Underground, apparently. Trapped Alive. There's a little bit about the film. Filmed in 1988 under the title Forever Mine, but not released until 1993. Good. All right. Well, that sounds promising then. I'm sure they really wanted to take the time to really give it a good release. Anyway, okay. Which would go on to reduce the number. Okay, who cares? Okay. Good amount of special features, though. Okay, here we go. Trapped Alive. And this has a different artwork as well. And it's also known as Trapped. And that actually looks pretty bad. I'm not going to switch that. I am not. I am not. Oh, hi, Mark. Anyway, Scared Stiff. That's my next one. Again, blind buy. I've talked about this before. I usually watch the trailers before I pick these up. They seem pretty cool or funny. I'll pick it up. So Scared Stiff, like I said, it's been one that's been on my wish list for a while. Here's special features. And the movie synopsis. The second feature, helmed by Richard Friedman, who went on to direct such genre favorites as Doom Asylum and Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge. Scared Stiff, a.k.a. The Masterson Curse, builds to an astonishing practical effects-laden climax sure to please fans of 80s horror. Well, that sounds kind of cool. But hey, Doom Asylum, pretty funny. Okay. that's the first 4. Next one up is one that I've been wanting since it was first released, but I kind of held off. It stars Meg Foster. Foster? Forrester? Foster. Yeah, Foster. And it's The Break Wind. No, not The Break. I'm sorry. The Wind. A film by somebody. Looks pretty good. Gotta love Meg Foster. Foster. They live. She was the sorceress, Masters of the Universe. Gotta love that. She was in Leviathan. Great eyes. Really. Anyway, special features. Ton of stuff. And it came with the booklet. This is, I think, the only one that came with the booklet. And I'm super excited for that. Let's take a gander. There's the back. Whoa, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. Some good stuff there. Hey, that's that guy. It's that guy. He will always, to me, be known as the guy who was in the cheesy, I think, early 2000s Ed Gein movie. He played Ed Gein. But also, clearly, as I would find out many years later, was in Life Force. Did we do this already? In case we didn't. No, we definitely did. The Wind. Next one up is more, the next 2, I should say, are more, I hate to say legitimate films, because clearly these are legitimate movies, but maybe more of a higher caliber of a movie. And this is a Brian De Palma film, excuse me, thank you very much, starring a John Lithgow, and the movie is called Raising Kane. Another one that I wanted to pick up. I know Scream Factory has a version of this, but that's going for like, it's not out of print, but I think it's still like in the mid-20s, and this was like, I don't know, like I said, 8 or 9 pounds. So, special features, a little bit about the movie. Yep. Yeah, Arrow really does a good job with the special features. No booklet, that's okay, it's an older release, and here is the original artwork, which I will probably flip that over, that's pretty cool. I think it's got a split personality. I remember watching this way back in the day. I think I always kind of confused it with like Ricochet, right? Because I think John Lithgow was in that, and that's a really good movie too. Denzel Washington, really good movie. Next one up is yet another one that is out of print with Scream Factory that I missed out on. Not understanding that things go out of print and they sit in your Amazon wish list for too long, and then all of a sudden you're like, why is this $18 movie $47.62? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's what happened with this thing, and it's even going for even more like stupid money at this point. Anyway, it's The Invasion of the Body Snatchers with a Donald Sutherland 1970s classic remake. Is it a remake or is it a sequel? It's a remake, right? I'm pretty sure it's a remake, but I think, doesn't it start with the guy, and I'm really bad with names, guys, so I'm just going to call him the guy from the original one, like running in the streets screaming, because doesn't he do that at the end of the first one? Anyway, I have to rewatch it. There's the special features. Does it say? Wow, why is this so bad? There you go. Okay, totally flipping that over. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Glad to have that. Last but not least, guys, is one that I've been wanting for a while. This is a multi-region. I believe all, like the Trapped Alive, Doom, Asylum, Scared Stiff, I believe those were multi-region as well. And this is Frankenhooker. I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen bits and pieces. And yeah, look at that cover, guys. Anyway, Frankenhooker kind of has like a Why am I blanking out here? Reanimator or Bride of Reanimator kind of vibe to it, doesn't it? I mean, that's just going from the cover. Finding a girl when you're a nerdy science geek can be hard. But what happens if that special someone dies in a bizarre gardening accident and it's all your fault? Well, I'm in. I'm in, guys. 100%. That's it. I don't even know. I don't want to know any more than that. I don't want spoilers. I'm jumping in. Cool disc art. See, I like it when they do that. Look, and I'm going to switch that. That's kind of cool, too. I like when they do that. Different artwork on each thing. Pretty cool. This video is going a little longer than I wanted. Sorry for the nerd rant earlier. But yeah, that's it, guys. That is my Easter Carnage Arrow video sale pickups. Let me know in the comments below. What did you pick up during the sale? Did you go through Arrow? Did you go through Grindhouse? Let me know. And until next time, oh, of course, like, subscribe, share. Come on. We're all doing it. Until next time, see you guys in the Nerd Cave.